Fanya biashara India kwanza. Hapa Kenya wacha wa Kenya wafanye biashara yao hapa Kenya. Na ukitaka kuinvest Kenya, kuja ununue shamba ujenge airport yako kama Adani.
About Adani, and I've explained that this is a reputable company by my knowledge. And this company actually has done very many PPP projects.
Yeah, actually from today henceforth, I'm the chief opposition leader because there are so many jokes.
Yes, after Raila Odinga coming out to support the Adani deal, it shocked very many people. In fact, some people, even those who support Raila, came out to reveal as if Raila has done a mistake. And in my own view, ever since Raila Odinga got conflicted, we clearly see Raila Odinga going to the trenches. In fact, Raila Odinga by himself is eroding his history. Today, Babu Owino came out to reveal that he's not going to support the Adani. That shows that he's opposing Raila Odinga's decision. Any person who would wish to take up the mantra from Raila Odinga from the Nyanza region as the kingpin, this is the time, because Raila Odinga will be in the next cycle of an election is going to be 83 or 82. It means that those who want to play Nyanza politics, you may not want to keep the future with Raila Odinga. And among those people who want to take over from Raila Odinga is Babu Owino. Babu Owino, ladies and gentlemen, came out to contradict Raila Odinga. And for me, I like the decision Babu Owino has taken to grow bold so that he can take on such things. It is the reason as to why, even amidst this impeachment motion, the clever Babu Owino is not participating because he wants to tailor his own political path. This is what he's supposed to do. It even pains me that a person who doesn't hold even a political office like Moraro Kabeso is able to be a frontrunner in the presidential candidate in the presidential election come 2027. Yet people who have an ambition like Babu Owino are far behind. We must ask ourselves that. In fact, how I wish Babu Owino would take up what Moraro Kabeso is doing. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the decision of Babu Owino of contradicting Raila Odinga about the Adani, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to know that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know that it took very many Kenyans by surprise when Raila Odinga came out to support the Adani deal, because very many people, especially those, the constitutional lawyers, came out to say that it didn't follow the new process. Different companies were not given a chance to bid. Okay? And there is something fishy. You know, normally how these government officials get work or get kickbacks is getting such companies and give them tenders so that things can be shared. And to me, I think that is the scheme. You cannot tell me that a company which is going to get or invest billions of money does not compete with others to see which company is favorable, which company has a good track record, which company is giving it at a more cheaper price, okay? And you give a certain company of Adani. And by all things surrounding that, when Raila Odinga came out to announce that he indeed know Adani brothers and blah, 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 very many people were shocked. Today, Babu Owino came out to fight the decision of Raila Odinga, saying that the Adani must not be given a company. Remember, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is in Bakas East, a consensus of Babu Owino. So by Babu Owino opposing this Baba, it is a political message. Before I proceed on this, let me first play with the tape when Babu Owino was speaking about this. Here is the tape.
Fanya biashara India kwanza. Hapa Kenya wacha wa Kenya wafanye biashara yao hapa Kenya. Na ukitaka kuinvest Kenya, kuja ununue shamba ujenge airport yako kama Adani. Sio iko sawa? Na uajiri wa Kenya hapo. Si ati kukuja kuchukua airport ya wananchi. Kenyans only need 238 billion for the expansion of an airport. Hiyo 238 billion yezi shinda serikali ya Kenya to expand its own airport na kuongeza jobs hapa ndani. The moment tumekubalia Adani kuchukua airport yetu, tuta lose kazi. Pesa itatoka Kenya kuenda nje.
That is Babu Owino. Is pointing it out. Is even giving out the figures that Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in fact needs less money to be worked upon. Yet his principal Raila Odinga came out to say that the Adani must get the contract. So as a ardent support of Babu Owino, who wants him to take the mantra, I give it a green light. Remember, every person who has become someone in the country, especially those who want to be president, at a certain point they have ever come out to oppose their maker or their political maker. Case in example, Raila Odinga had to form a new political party when his father is alive. LDP, NDP, later joined with Moi. Raila Odinga had to fight with his superiors, the Michael Kijana Amalwa. Take another example of Ruto. By the time Moi went into retirement, he was in the opposition. In fact, Moi retained the Kanu seat. He never wanted Ruto to rise. Okay? So, you have to fight for your political space. I salute Babu Owino for coming out to oppose this deal, even after his principal coming out to support it. Because a person like Babu Owino, who wants to get a future in politics, cannot give his future to Raila Odinga when he's making such blunders. In fact, Raila Odinga is undoing his legacy. That's the truth, if you like it or not. Okay? In fact, to confirm that Raila Odinga supported the Adani deal, I'm going to play a tape when Raila Odinga is confirming this deal. Here is the tape.
It was about Adani, and I've explained that this is a reputable company, by my knowledge. And this company actually has done very many PPP projects. I mentioned that we visited India at the invitation of then Chief Minister of State of Gujarat, Narendra Modi. And he introduced us to several Indian conglomerates. Adani was one of them. One was Mr. Ratan Tata, who was also there at the conference that we attended. And then we visited a project that was done through a PPP by Adani in a place called Mundra. This was a marsh land next to the sea. 5,000
So it was a long video, but what I've played you is he came out to say that Adani is a reputable company. And in the video, he continued to list out projects which have been done by the same, saying that even in Kenya, he's supposed to take over this project. So by Babu Owino coming out to oppose this, it is a platform which he's supposed to use. Remember, Babu Owino has been fought in the ODM. After the general election of 2022, position in assembly were shared and Babu Owino never got any. Despite supporting Baba, we all know Babu Owino as one of the most vocal politicians. He never got. Even when ODM onchos, okay, nominated people in the cabinet, other positions arose, he never got. How can you tell me a person like Babu Owino misses out in ODM positions, big position, even in parliament, even getting a chairmanship of any committee in parliament? Yet other people got. And in fact, he went out with Ladama Olekina to fight for this position. Ladama Olekina was given, Babu Owino was never given. There's a scheme of stepping on Babu Owino because he came out to announce that he wants to inherit Baba as the opposition leader.
Yeah, actually, from today henceforth, I'm the chief opposition leader because there are so many jokes doing rounds. There are so many people who are in the opposition, who are now in bed with the government. My interest is to fight for Kenyans. We are not going to leave these positions for any person. We are going to put an age limit. We are going to put an age limit, and if you pass that age, you will just be a voting machine. You will be voting for us, but you will not be taking these seats because we've noticed and we've realized
that the people who are above our age, way above our age, they don't want to see us rise, both in Kenya Kwanza and also in Azimio. And we will ensure that if we are not on the table, as we always say, we will always break that table. We are not going to negotiate with people.
So you clearly see that people are fighting Babu Owino, and it's time for Babu Owino to start making his own decision. If a person like Morara can take a country by this, how about Babu Owino? In fact, many politicians, when they learn that they can do away with their political maker, that's when they learn to fly, and they make they can make wonders in their politics. Remember, Babu Owino is among the Luo leaders who is in a constituency which is cosmopolitan. So he has an edge on very many political leaders. Okay? But it pains me that he doesn't hold any matter in ODM. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.